that's how I'm being perceived. Because
No, it's not you. It's the people who calling. We see them.
Uh,
First of all, if you calling and you got an Android phone and your background all orange and fuzzy, you don't see nothing but your chin in the ceiling. Ain't nobody.
And if you got them dots in the ceiling,
No.
Okay.
Your refrigerator is white.
Let me say this. Now, yes, there are some women who may overreach for what they are qualified for, but men do it too. And I think y'all don't spend enough time on the men who can't get the girl that they really want. All y'all want to do is talk about the woman who y'all think is delusional, who is not going to get this guy. And let's just say she doesn't get that guy. How does it affect your life?
It doesn't.
Okay, so why are people so passionate to the point where they're trying to break down these women? Yes, they might not close a deal with the guy of their dreams, but it won't affect anybody but them.
You be giving them false hope. You
I don't
gotta
give
be
them,
real.
no,
with
here's the deal. I don't give false hope because this is what I do. If a woman tells me, we'll use the money category because that's where I see it a lot. Right?
They don't even
And
have
if-
money. That's what I'm saying. You be trying to eliminate people based off shit they don't have.
But listen, but here's the deal. Sometimes they do have money. It's two categories.
Okay.
There's the category of the woman that really does have the money, so feels as though I make $300,000. It only makes sense that I get a guy that makes $300,000.
No, it doesn't.
But we're gonna
That's
break.
crazy. If you make $300,000, you should get you somebody who make about $45,000. So now your $300,000 look like $1 million. If you want somebody who make the same amount of money as you should just get somebody who work where you work at.
Okay, but listen. That's the mindset of the guy because what guys do, they're trained to be providers. So listen, you make.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
We are not trained to be providers. We did not know we had to come out here and provide.
If
Y'all
you-
told us y'all had some shit already.
Wait a minute now. This is not true. If a guy has $300,000,
He don't want somebody who needs something.
Well, hold on. That's not true because if a guy has $300,000,
I have $300,000.
Okay,
I
and
don't want a motherfucker who need $300,000.
No, but you would choose a girl over, like, let's say a girl is fine and she makes $50K, and then there's a girl who you don't find fine that makes $300K. You're gonna choose the girl that is fine that makes less money.
Who said that?
Okay, so you'll choose a girl that makes $300K.
Absolutely. Cause I can find another bad chick that make $50,000, but I can't find a decent one who making $300 all the time.
Okay, then what's the problem then? Because I have a lot of those girls who do very well who are looking
They
for a comedian.
lying. Do you understand? I could call you tomorrow and say, hey, I'm Karlous Miller, successful comedian. I make $11 million a year. I need a woman who makes $13 million. You ain't gonna use your resources to be like,
Fact
okay,
check.
ladies, if you don't make $11 million, don't call in tonight. You don't give us the same provisions that you give them.
I think, Carlos, you're kind of not representing right though, because
Oh,
most
now
let me tell you
since
why.
I'm saying what you don't want to hear, I ain't representing
no,
right.
no. There's things that you're saying that you agree with, but what I hear a lot from men is when they make a certain amount of money, money is not important because you don't want to be a provider. But a lot of men feel like this: if I make $300K, I need a girl that's gonna fit within my lifestyle, who's gonna give me the most peace. I hear peace all the time from these very successful men. So a lot of times, a woman that makes $300K, she's working probably just like you, not as available, might not meet your attraction requirements.
That
So
don't mean I'm
that's-
settling.
What do you mean settling?
You want me to settle.
I'm not telling you to settle. Okay, so let's take it off the women. Let me get to know you more so I can understand. Because one thing also too, dating is very individual. It's like a hand of spades. So that's the problem with the internet. They make rules for the masses. You have to play your card to the best of your ability, and there's so many different factors.
I don't
in your
think the
card.
internet is a reflection on real life though.
I agree with you. But I agree with you because what happens is there's a moment when people now can look in other people's lives. So now a girl who has probably a good guy that can take her to Applebee's for her birthday, that's not good enough because she saw
She can take
Keisha.
herself to Applebee's.
She saw
That's what
Keisha
I'm
go to
saying.
Spain, but no.
You don't do what Keisha do. You don't deserve what Keisha deserved. Keisha did some shit that you didn't see on camera. Keisha a freak. Keisha a squirter. Keisha make $400,000 a year. Keisha put that dick behind her ear like a lit cigarette.
Carlos.
Keisha don't be giving a fuck. I can't be looking at what everybody else doing, saying, hey, I deserve this because me and Keisha was friends in 7th grade. Keisha is doing the most.
Okay, but now there's a couple of Keishas who still don't get wiped up. So explain the
That's
one that.
because them Keishas got 4 or 5 kids. They
Oh.
still talking about, oh, men ain't shit. It's you.
Wait.
It's you.
Carlos.
Your baby daddy don't meet none of your qualifications.
Okay, some of these things can be true, but I need you to give. No, here's the deal. I need you to give the same energy for the men who also want women that they don't qualify.
You're not looking for men.
I'm telling you, men, we are using the bad men as bait. We throwing them out there on the front line. Yeah, deal with all them that y'all ain't gonna like. Cause when you get over here, you need to know that, hey, you can talk to them like that. You can't talk to us like that.
But okay, so let me ask. I want to ask y'all